Hello students, today we will continue the same topic, industrialization before 18th century. The subtopic of this topic is coming up of factories. Open your textbook, page 106. 106, fourth paragraph. The earliest factories in England came up by 1730s, but it multiplied after the 18th century. The first symbol of the new era was cotton. The production of cotton boomed in the late 19th century. In 1760, Britain was importing 2.5 million pounds raw cotton, while in 1787 it rose to 22 million pounds. This increase was linked to a number of changes within the process of production. New technologies came, new machines were invented, new inventions took place in the 18th century, which increased the efficacy of each step of production, like carding, twisting, spinning, and rolling. As the first cotton mill was created by Richard Arkwright, cloth production was spread all over the countryside. Now manufacturers could buy new machines within the mill or factories. All the processes of production were brought together under one roof and management. This allowed more careful supervision over the production process, a watch over quality, and the regulation of labor, all of which had been difficult to do when production was done in countryside.
सुपरविजन था प्रोडक्ट की क्वालिटी के ऊपर, प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस के ऊपर, ये सभी
In the early 19th century, factories increasingly became an important part of the English landscape.
प्रोडक्शन होता था वहाँ पर ये काफी ज्यादा मुश्किल था। तो देखिए इससे रिलेटेड कुछ सारे पॉइंट्स दिए गए हैं यहाँ पर।
The next subtopic is pace of the industrial change.
दोनों का आंसर क्या होगा? तो देखिए
It means how rapid was the process of industrialization? Does industrialization mean only the growth of factory industries?
इंडस्ट्रीज थे जो एक तरीके से बहुत ही ज्यादा
Let's see.
जिनमें था और जिनमें की
First point,
यूज हो रहा था वो था कॉटन और 40s के बाद इंग्लैंड में और भी इंग्लैंड के
in England,
के बाद जो आयरन और
there were two dynamic industries, cotton and metal,
1870
growing at a rapid pace.
आयरन और स्टील
Cotton was leading sector
77 मिलियन यूरो हो गया जो
in the first phase of industrialization
और उसका रीजन ये
up to 1840s. After that, the iron and steel industry led the way, became important in industrial sector.
तो वहाँ पर रेलवे का एक्सपेंशन
With the expansion of railways in England from the 1840s and in the colonies from the 1860s, the demand for iron and steel increased rapidly. By 1873, Britain was exporting iron and steel worth about 77 billion,
यूरो हो गया जो कि कॉटन
double the value of its cotton export.
देख सकते हैं कि जो इंडस्ट्रीज थे अलग अलग इंडस्ट्रीज का क्या इम्पैक्ट था।
Second,
दूसरा पॉइंट हम देखते हैं
the new industries could not easily displace traditional industries. Even at the end of the 19th century, less than 20% of the total workforce was employed in technologically advanced industrial sectors, while 80% employment was generated by traditional industries only. Third, the pace of change in the traditional industries was not set by steam powered cotton or metal industries, but they did not remain entirely stagnant, either seemingly ordinary, and small innovations were the basis of growth in many non mechanized sectors such as food processing, building, pottery, glasswork, tanning, furniture making, and production of implements. Fourth, technological changes occurred slowly. They did not spread dramatically across the landscape. New technology was expensive. Merchants and industrialists, they were a little bit hesitant to buy these machines. The machines often broke down and repair was costly. They were not as effective as their inventors and manufacturers claimed. When we consider the case of a steam engine was invented by Newcomen and it was later on improved by James Watt. In fact, the powerful technology that enhanced the productivity of labor manifold was slow. So historians now have come to realize that the typical workers in the mid 19th century was not a machine operator but the traditional craftsman and laborer.